Hello and congratulations for passing First Steps Lesson 1. We're now going to move on to Lesson 2. So for Lesson 2, the teaching aim is to learn the D, E, F and G note. You've already learned the middle C in Lesson 1. So the first page in Lesson 2 shows you how to play the D note. And to play the D note, you use your second finger, like this. So you have an opportunity to do a writing task first and to practice writing some of the D notes on the stave. You will notice that the D note is written just underneath the stave in the space. So the first practical practice task for you to try is a piece called Can You Play C and D? And you can see straight away that you're playing two notes in this piece, the C note and the D note. So the C note you play with your thumb, which is called finger 1, and the D note you play with your second finger. You can see that they're slightly different when they're written on the stave, because the C note has a ledger line that goes through it and the D note is just underneath the stave. So this is an example of how you play, can you play C and D? Moving on to the next page, and we add the E note to this page. The E note is written on the bottom line on the stave, and again you have a writing task to write out the E notes on the stave and have a practice of where they actually sit on the stave. There is a picture that also indicates that to play this note you use your finger 3. Now your finger 3 is shown clearly on the page. Then you have another practice task, a practical one again, where the E note has been added to a tune with the C and the D. So this piece is called Can You Play C, D and E? And the tune goes like this. So when you feel you've mastered that, you then move on to the F note. Now the F note is played with finger number 4, your fourth finger of your right hand. And you can see as well that the F note is written on the very bottom space in the stave. Again, you have a writing task where you can practice writing the F notes on the stave. And then you can go for your third practice task, the practical one, which is to try the piece, Can You Play C, D, E and F? Which is played like this. So again, we go over the page to the last page of this actual lesson to learn the G note in the right hand. So your G note is played with your little finger, and again you've got a practice task to write the note, and you can see the G note is actually written on the second note above the stave. So let's have a go at playing C, D, E, F and G, which is the fourth practice task. So there you have it. Happy practicing. Go away now and have a practice of your C, D, E, F and G notes, and I'll see you again for lesson 3.